Could you start by sharing your personal story, where you're from, and how did fashion choose you?
Absolutely. Well, I was born and raised in St. Albans, Queens, New York, with my mom and my grandparents and aunts and cousins, a very big house full of beautiful people. And I don't know, ever since I can remember, I always had the skill and the gift of sketching. You know, and I would always get in trouble in school for sketching while the teacher would be teaching. But for some reason, I really enjoyed sketching women in action, fashion figures. You know, it could be anything, but I really enjoyed women in action, whether if it was walking or jumping. And so I began to sketch, and I just remember wanting to create these clothes that I was designing on paper. I don't know how it happened. It just became in me. I just really wanted I knew that I wanted to design clothes and I wanted to be in fashion. The closest thing I had to fashion was a magazine and maybe some TV. You know, on a certain night where it would show style.com, you know, the fashion shows. But other than that, it was constantly buying magazines. And I remember receiving my first sewing machine at 13. I was in the 8th grade, and it was bought from my grandmother, Hattie Smith. It was given to me on Christmas Day, so I was really, really excited. And then, you know, my grandmother, she taught me how to sew. She gave me the basics of designing, you know, putting together a simple pattern. So sewing is not something that is a talent. Sewing is definitely something that can be taught. It's the creative skill of thinking and designing that I believe is a talent. This is the LQS 3D dress. This is the catsuit version that Rihanna had in the Rude Boy video. And it comes in black and fuchsia. Thank you. And this dress actually made me, I think. Originally it was the leggings, and then it became the dress, and then it was the custom catsuit. And we've gotten so many orders in for this dress. This dress retails for $250. And I think it's perfect because, you know, if someone's going out, let's just say if I'm in stores and someone is going out, it's like, oh my gosh, I need a quick dress. This is just perfect. It's completely comfortable. It's stretchy. And I find that working with stretches is very easy because, you know, we live in this kind of on-the-go lifestyle, and so nobody wants anything that's kind of too complicated or you can't, you know, button it. So just put it on like a t-shirt and go. Maybe put a little chic black blazer over this with some black pumps. Doesn't matter, you can style it however you want to, but this is, and it's a metallic spandex, so it's very comfortable and stretchy.
And is the material one that you source in the garment district too?
Correct.
Wow, so 37th Street.
I'm very inspired by the city that I live in, New York, and I'm really inspired by New York women and just this kind of on-the-go lifestyle. Again, everyone that came out here is in jeans and a zip-up and a hoodie, and I like that. It really inspires me to create clothes that are very easy and wearable, and yeah.
Is there any other celebrity that you would like to see in your designs?
Yeah, there's a ton. I really enjoy Blake Lively. I like her style. Rachel Bilson. I like Keira Knightley. I think a lot of these girls, a lot of these actresses have great style. There's a lot of celebrities I would love to just, there's an entire list. But you know what, I think for 2011, that's definitely gonna come going forward into 2012. And it's just about staying connected, and I want to be able to be on such a grand scale of dressing so many different types of celebrities, so many different types of body types. As we mentioned before, I just recently dressed Amber Riley from Glee in Essence, and she wore a fantastic sequin silver spandex dress. It looked so good on her. She looked so beautiful, and she was actually channeling Shaka Khan for the issue. And being a part of that really meant so much to me in the sense that, you know, Amber Riley is a full-figured woman, and she's a beautiful woman. And, you know, it just really showcases that you don't have to be a size 0 or 2 to look beautiful or to even look fashionable at that point. And I know there's a lot of women in my life that are full-figured, size, you know, 12 to 16, that are always complaining that, you know, something doesn't fit in the stores or they don't have, you know, clothes for their body types. And on the inside, a little part of me feels really bad. And so I do feel like it is my responsibility as a designer and as a creator to create that, to create beautiful clothes and great quality clothes for all different types of women, so many different types. I think when I start selling, my clothes will go all the way up to size 16. And I want to embrace that because I really do feel like I've even gone into shops with some of my friends, maybe Lane Bryant, and sometimes the response is just like they just don't really have what it is that they're looking for. Maybe it makes them look bigger or whatever. So I want to be able to create clothes for everyone.